All right, good morning, everybody. This is KEL once again on the 3rd of November 2025. Crazy global market talk with KEL. Crazy anytime, anywhere. All right, so guys, good morning to all of you. This is KEL in Vietnam. Right, last few days I was not feeling very well. It's getting cold in Vietnam. Right, it's about 18 degrees in Hanoi right now. So, and my gout came in, hurts me very badly. Only recovered yesterday or this morning in a way. So, disclaimer apply as usual. Please make sure that you do your risk assessment before you enter the market. Yeah, very, very important. All right, so let's go into the global market first. So, begin with, as I told you, now I'm in Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm doing a lot of things over here, preparing for the global market. Our CRAZII app should be fully functional in about 2 weeks' time. Really, it's been a long awaited journey, but it's all good. And today we all know that it's daylight saving, the first day of daylight saving. Okay, so that's why this morning many people text me in the morning and ask how come the CRAZII system is down. It's not down because apparently it's a daylight saving. So this will happen on the first week of November, okay, which is yesterday, first Sunday, and it will last until the second Sunday in March. So, which means from now, November, December, January, February, March, the 5 months, we will have the market starting 1 hour late as compared to the last 7 months earlier. Okay, understand that? So, very important, yeah? Okay, so just remember this on the second Sunday of the March month in 2026, then we will switch back to the 1 hour session with 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. for Singapore, for Vietnam, Jakarta, Cambodia, it'll be back to 5 a.m. So just take note of that. Now, last Friday, we saw the Nasdaq and S&P 500 close higher thanks to Amazon. All right, so Amazon has been leading the charge once again with a strong cloud computing revenue that increased by 20%. Now, cloud computing is something that everybody is using now, including myself. I'm using a lot of cloud. So I understand that how much Amazon charged me. And I also realized that when I use YouTube, I watch YouTube, for non-advertisement, and I can do recording and stuff like that. It costs me about $14 extra. So all this little money that they collect around the whole world is a lot of money actually. So that's why don't look at small money, but multiply by the big amount of people behind it, it's going to be very, very big. Okay, so this is what happened right now, and of course, we know that many players are entering the AI game. Everybody feels that AI is the next big thing, so everybody is going into that. And of course, Tesla also went up by 3.7%, even though Elon Musk has threatened that he wants to leave Tesla if, let's say, he don't get the $1 trillion pay package. Okay, so one thing to note, October, we usually have the worst month in the stock market history, apparently climbed 2.3%, the Nasdaq up by 4.7%, and the Dow Jones up by 2.5%. So it seems that the October problem doesn't happen. But one thing to note itself, right, there's something that I will share probably this evening, if I can finish it up, is the global market down. Apparently, there's a lot of overbought, overvalued situation. I'll share more later. Now, OPEC Plus paused oil output hikes beyond December because of the glut fear. So basically, it's all right. OPEC decided that to increase a little bit, all right, on the production, all right, fear that there will be oversupply in the market, so they increased by a little bit, so they're actually more positive to oil price. Now, President Donald Trump says Xi Jinping assured him China won't take action on Taiwan while he's in the White House. So, which means that there shouldn't be any war between Taiwan and China this is actually what they talk about. Yeah. So does it mean that after Donald Trump leaves, he will take action? Well, that will be 2029 then. But we do see some forecasts saying that. So all this thing is up to you how you view it. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me for the global market. Now following. Okay. Oh, if you are still on time change, that means that your internet got issue, yeah? We have been moving quite nicely here. Okay, yeah, sometimes it's a delay, wherever you are in, using internet connection. Okay, apology on that. Okay, let's continue to do our slides. Okay, so first of all, today we have a very incredible day. Let's just take a look, everyone. Oh, a minute. Check that might be. Okay, so first of all, the Dow Jones, right? The Dow Jones this morning opened at 47624. The MLP is 47594. So which means that if the market stays above OP, it should be able to go up all the way to 47920. Now today is a DJDD, okay? And this is crazy because we're talking about one doji, two doji, three doji within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Now this is something that not seen for some time. So if you ask me itself, right, this is not healthy because that means that there could be some potential of a profit taking to come in the near term. But because today is the first day of the month of November, so by right, the doji power is reduced. But because it's so near, and the thing is this, based on the chart view, I kind of believe that if the Dow do come down, it will have to test the pivot 2 level, which is 47290. Still in Donald Trump news. I already moved on. No? Oh dear. I already moved on to the chart. How many of you can see the chart right now? I'm already on the chart already. Oh, only now can see. Okay, but the voice coming in. So the voice come in first, then the picture, is it? Hello, I need some confirmation from Susan and this Disha. Do you hear me talking now? Internet very slow. Oh dear. Voice, okay. I mean the voice coming in, but the picture is coming in late. Am I right to say that? Okay. So maybe we will need some help from the people from Vietnam to help me on this, yeah? All right, I'll inform them. If not, this is going to be a big problem tomorrow. We have a lot of people coming in to listen to me. Okay, so sorry about that. You just have to accept my voice first. Okay, yeah. So the thing is this, with the triple doji around here itself, right? I kind of suspect that the Dow could actually travel down to touch the MA30 in the near term. Yeah, because today it's raining in this Hanoi area, and I heard that once it rains, the internet get very, very bad. All right, in order for me to do this now, I have to open the window just to let the 3G goes properly, and it's very cold here at the moment right now. I used to it. So take note of that, yeah, guys. From where we are right now to the MA30, there is about 800 points difference. So if the Dow do come down, this could actually happen. Okay, so that is the take note of the Dow chart here. All right, the next chart I will show you is a gold chart. Hopefully the internet is able to show you. If not, you just listen first, then try to visualize this, yeah? Okay, so for gold this morning, the opening price is 3986, while the MLP is 4012. So this morning, gold has been quite volatile, all right, if you ask me, because it's very near to the pivot 2. Now, pivot 2 is the support level at 3991. So by right, if the market goes below OP, below pivot 2, it's always a sell. And plus the KSI is red, the KCX is blue. That is where the selling pressure is. Although there is a KCX that's blinking back then, all right? So we have to accept that, okay, that the KCX is over there. So now there's some of bottoming effect at this moment, right now, somewhere around here. Okay. Now, for those who are still having the slow transition because the internet is very slow now at this moment, you will have to probably watch the replay later to understand this better. Yeah, my recording is still ongoing, and I know that you're hearing my voice, but the picture may not be coming. So wait for the recording. That's the fastest way we can rectify this. Yeah, rectify this. Okay, so now what you can do is that yeah, not stable as normal. Yeah. Okay, so as we can see that if the market breaks above OP and MLP, there's a good chance gold will be heading towards 4022 today. But I think the MLP at 4012 will be the key resistance. If the gold touch MLP and come back down, then there will be heavy selling. Take note of that, yeah? If the gold go up, touch MLP, pulls back below OP, there will be heavy selling. So traders, take note of that. It is possible, yeah? Okay, all clear? All right, so this is very, very important thing that you must take note, yeah? Okay, so to take this away, that is gold. We look at one more market, it is Bitcoin. Okay, interesting. Now, Bitcoin is coming down right now. Bitcoin is coming down right now. And Bitcoin today is a DJDD, Doji Directional Day, which means that the opening price will be the key decider. Now, looking at the way that the Bitcoin is coming down, there is a high chance that the Nasdaq later may be falling, so be careful. Okay, so one thing to note for Bitcoin is below the MA 200, no good. Below the MA 30, no good. So which means that now it's also trading below MLP. Oh dear. So below OP, below OP, red candle, below MLP is a sell already, yeah? Okay, and plus it's Doji directional day. Oh gosh, KSI is red. Oh dear, KCX is blue. Oh dear. So basically, it's pretty bearish if you would ask me. Now, guys, I want to take notice on something very important here on the screen. Is that there is a diamond. Now, once you have a diamond, you must have a diamond line, right? So it's diamond line. So you can see that the market is actually trading below the diamond line, which is a red candle. So that's why the selling pressure is there. And the thing is this, you notice that this candle, although it's very small, but the KSI has huge KSI. Today, as the market is coming down, but the KSI is very short. So that's why KSI, the length of it, right, got nothing to do with the candle size. The KSI is on its own, okay, but it's still red. So now what I think will happen to the market, I think very high chance later on Bitcoin will be going down to 107929. Okay, I repeat, there's a good chance that Bitcoin could be trading down to this point 107929 later, yeah. Okay, so that is for Bitcoin. Traders, please take note of that. Okay, since we have Bitcoin coming down, we look at the Nasdaq. A quick one before we end today's session. Okay, so this is the Nasdaq right at the moment. The Nasdaq today got no pivot because of the pattern. Now, the opening price for the Nasdaq is 25,949. The MLP is 25,940. So because of that, right, you can see very clearly the market now is trading near to the MLP. And if the market break the KCL at 25,847, the market will trade downwards and the KCV here will likely be triggered. KCV here is actually at 25,608. 25,608. So watch out for this, guys. This can be a technical level to watch out because both KSI is red, KCX is black. So that is how things could happen for the Nasdaq. Yeah, pretty bearish on Nasdaq at the moment. Okay, there's some requests for me to look at gold again on a 5 minute. I'll do a quick one on a 5 minute chart to let you understand how I trade this morning so that you can understand how to use CRAZII better. Okay. So this morning, how I traded on the gold was simple. I wanted to buy in the morning, but I realized that it's red candle, so by right it's no good. And next thing is this, there is a diamond here, which is from last Friday. You can see that very clearly it's below the diamond line. So I didn't buy gold in the morning. Then after that, when the gold trades below OP, I sold gold because it's below OP, red candle. Now MLP is on top of us. The MLP is here. Okay. MLP is on top. I can see my internet unstable already. All right, so because of that, right, I sold gold and my first profit level was KTR -1. So that's where I booked my profit, yeah. Then after that, I realized that the KCX is bottoming out. So I waited for a while and I saw the diamond is here. So I draw my diamond line. And after that, I know that the market is going to turn up soon. So I prepare myself. And this is where I went in to buy. Now, some people ask me, KEL, can we buy above the diamond line? The answer is yes, but small because it's below OP. Yeah, take note of that. Only diamond line you can actually trade when it's going against the OP, only when there's diamond line. Okay. Then after that, I buy my position, and after that, my KTR profit I take. Now, some people ask me, how come my KTR profit I took when it didn't hit, right? Now, remember, the KTR today is 4002. That's KTR +1. So what I did is I take profit at 4001. Remember, we don't take profit exactly at the KTR. We always give a bit to the market. So that's why when I saw the TP was 4002, I think my TP is 4001. Okay, so that was why I got triggered over here. But of course, if you look at it on the hindsight, it did trigger later, but it's because the pivot 2 become an acting support in the market. Okay, now when the market is below OP and below pivot 2, it's a sell. When it's above OP and above pivot 2, become a buy. Understand? So that is the difference between how you use the OP and the coloration. Okay, so that is how it goes for here. Now, one thing to note now is not very good because you can see that the market is trying to go up, but this is a different diamond line idea. Let's take this away. This is a new diamond. Okay, now it's having a bit of resistance at KTR +1, and the KSI is really red. So that's why I say if it goes up to MLP and pull back, be careful. If it trades above MLP, then the upside will be clear. Okay, so for me right now, I think I'm quite happy with this KTR profit. I'll stand now and wait for a while. I will not trade. I'll wait for the market to decide later. Okay, all right, guys, that will be all for this morning session. I hope you enjoy the sharing. All right. Okay, there's one request for me to do this crude oil. Okay, I'll just do a crude oil one for a quick one before we go. Okay, let me just show you crude oil. Okay, so this is crude oil, and you can see it gap up this morning. Now, I already told you guys crude oil can look out for buying signal because there is a little baby shark here itself. There's a KCX turning up. Okay, diamond, refresh the screen. The diamond should be able to come out. And then here we go. It's a stacked diamond. So stacked diamond, you put a line at the closing price. Now you can see why crude oil is able to stop here itself. So you can see that our CRAZII system really crazy because we can really see how the big boys deploy their game. So in this case right now, if crude oil is to go up, right, I think crude oil will be heading towards $64.10 because now it has broke above the MA30 at 60.40. So now that means crude oil has a very good chance to see $64.10 maybe in the next 2-3 weeks time. So what's the reason for this to happen? There's only one reason. You should know why crude oil will go up. Yeah, all sort of thing, you should know this better than me. Yeah. Okay, that will be all for today, this morning sharing. Thank you for waiting for me until now. I'll see you guys recording. We'll try to send it up ASAP. All right, take care. Bye bye, everybody.